These are so good. Like, I don't understand why I didn't know about them. Hello everyone, welcome back. My name's Tony. We're here today in Tao Dien, the very popular and well-known expat neighborhood in Saigon. We're gonna walk around and see what kind of delicious street food we can find. Okay, that's very normal to be interrupted here in Saigon. It's never really quiet, and anytime you're on a street like this, you could always have someone come through. Finally back doing some street food reviews. We're gonna be walking around on this very hot day to see what kind of food we can find. Let's go.
Yeah, his baby said that they don't got a future like it burns, so give him something worse.
Okay, so today we're at Pho Bac Hanoi, which actually is kind of a special place for me. I think it was the first bowl of pho I had when I moved to Ho Chi Minh about 2.5 years ago. This is northern style pho, and it's a pretty popular spot here in Tao Dien. So come with me, we're gonna have, actually, I think my favorite pho definitely in Tao Dien, maybe even in Saigon. Let's go. A northern style pho. So this will be salty and more garlicky than the sweeter southern style pho. Okay, so we finally sat here. We have our pho. Today we got pho thai, which is kind of like a very rare beef. Typically I'll get pho thai or pho ba or pho ga. So this is just garlic, garlic juice, garlic sauce. So we like to put a hefty amount in there. As you see, we have our herbs, we have our lime, we have our chilies, of course. I think my favorite, which is just a heaping amount of chilies that we want to add to our broth. We're going to add a little bit of this. The chili sauce is much more common to the north and something that you would find, which I also quite like a lot of. Our limes. Go in with some of our peppers here. Of the aromatics for some nice flavor, nice aroma. All of that's gonna mix in nice. So now we're gonna mix everything together here. Always looks really, really beautiful. A good bowl of pho is, I mean, it's about as good as it gets. People here, including myself, big fans of bun ba and pho. What we also did was get the kueh. Definitely popular in the north. Crunchier style in the north, like, this is something I usually don't do, but I'm doing it just so you can hear that and see that. In the south, it's a little bit, I think, doughier, like softer. I'll go in first with the broth. Very garlicky, very spicy, just the way I like it. Yeah, we're good to go. Let's get into it. One of the reasons why I love this place so much is because it's just always consistently so delicious. It's so, so good. The kueh, I usually use my hands. Probably is not the right way to do it. You probably should still use chopsticks with it, but now it's like really nice and soaked through. So like some of that crunchiness gets soaked into the broth and you get a lot of it in this. Kueh is like kind of sneaky, one of my favorite things to eat. And actually have a lot of flavor for just on their own, the way they're sort of baked. My favorite way to eat them. But kueh is great for just a snack, just on its own. You can just buy the kueh and just eat it as a snack. that I'm just not doing the correct way, but it's food. It's meant to be eaten and admired. Doesn't necessarily have to be, obviously, in District 2, but anywhere in Vietnam, from the north to the south, in the central, anywhere in between, you're sitting here with a pho or really any authentic Vietnamese food, in all the chaos, in the traffic, hearing all the sounds, seeing all the motorbikes. It's the best experience in the world, in my opinion. So we mentioned before that we're at Pho Bac Hai, Hanoi. This is the spot to come if you're in District 2, in my opinion. Okay, so we're still on Hem 33 off Quoc Om in Tao Diem. This is where we had our really delicious northern style pho. And now we are having bánh cuốn, which is another very popular, very famous traditional northern Vietnamese dish. So you see what we have here on the plate. It's actually also visually, aesthetically really, really pretty and really beautiful as well. You have some of the owner's homemade like a fried onion here for some crunch and crispiness, like shrimp cake, I think this is. And then you just have like cucumbers and greens. So the actual bánh cuốn is they take like a rice flour, like a rice paper mix, heat it up, and it becomes sticky. Inside that goes pork, mushrooms, shallots, and I think some herbs. You see the actual bánh cuốn, which is this is the rice paper or the rice flour that's kind of heated up and made into this this sort of sticky contraption, and then inside is the pork and the mushrooms. So let's dip this in the sauce. Yeah, take a bite. Or just eat the whole thing. You really taste, you kind of taste everything in that bite. Definitely taste the pork and the mushrooms. It's not very salty, even with like the fish sauce is very light. This is a very light dish. It's actually perfect for a day like this, or it's quite hot. But you could, I guess, do the onions would probably be to add another texture and layer of crunchiness. It's really hard. It smells really, really good. I'm gonna dip this in the sauce as well. Get this in there. And then I think this is just pork. Just kind of like, yeah, this is just a piece of pork. So let's get this. We see this all over. Banh mi stands, because those are really, really, really good. Like that's the one I want with all those onions on there. Really get in the sauce. I think the onions are gonna add more salt. Yeah. Okay, so quite a successful little stop off here in Hem 33. We had northern style pho and bánh cuốn, really, really good, really tasty for a really good price. We're gonna continue on Quoc Om, see what other kind of street food we can find here in an area not particularly known for street food, but so far, a great success.
Feel free sometimes, but what doesn't make you will only make you stronger if you believe what they say. Might be not another day. She would have wished to stay, but they're done. Red eyes while he said, don't you wanna have fun? Fool around with someone. Don't you wanna have fun?
I literally just, like, she sees me and she just brings it to me, so I don't even know how to order it.